Ladies and gentlemen, we're now ready for our co-featured attraction, rounds in the lightweight division. Please welcome into the ring, Martin El Gato Diaz.
All right, we are back to action. Martin Diaz making his way to the ring. Martin comes to us 18, 21, and 2. Tremendous amount of experience. Should be a big test for Shea Willcox. Church music, not sure what this is.
Where's Martin out of?
Nicaragua, I think it said.
Okay. I guess I saw the flag on the trunks.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent now make his way to the ring. Please welcome the unbeaten phenom, Showtime, Shea Willcox.
Yeah, Nicaragua.
Great, what a great walkout song
I think
for
this
this
might be
place.
this might be a little
this
flirt.
town.
This might be a little flirt for him at Fenway.
Just a great walkout song. No offense to Martin, but this one gets you a little hyped up.
This kid's a stud, man.
Guy trying to get his vibe in there. Very hard not to sing along with it.
Yeah.
I think the tattoos do it. On the neck tattoo.
Shea is very legit.
Boston, you're my home.
He's the budding star here. But good test here. This dude, Martin Diaz.
Yeah, a ton of experience.
30, what's that? 41 fights.
Jesus.
41 fights, 18 wins. I mean, that doesn't happen by accident.
This contest is scheduled for 6 rounds in the lightweight division. This bout is proudly sponsored by Billy's Irish Cream. And your referee in charge of the action is Jackie Morrell. Introducing boxing out of the blue to my right. He's wearing white with gold and weighs in, aged and ready, 136 pounds. Of his 18 wins, he's won 8 by way of knockout. And he comes to us from Managua, Nicaragua. Please welcome Martin El Gato Diaz. His opponent across the ring boxing out of the red corner to my left, wearing red, white, and blue, and weighing in the lightweight limit of 135 pounds. Undefeated as a pro.
Big pop for Shea. Sells a ton of tickets.
And he comes to us from nearby.
Got a great following.
Massachusetts. Please welcome the undefeated Showtime Shea Willcox. Referee Jackie Morrell with the final word.
This kid was built to fight.
Yeah.
Shea's last performance was here. I think he went the distance with a guy with another tremendous amount of experience. Got the decision, still undefeated. This is, you know, we talked about this in the beginning, guys taking certain type of fights early in their career. Shea and his team and the Willcox team, my opinion, is doing this brilliantly, and Nolan Brothers is supporting it in that they're getting him guys with tremendous experience. So it's not just a dude who's going to take a body shot and dive on the ground, right? It's a guy who's been in the wars, gone the distance multiple times, and really means something when you beat a guy with 41 fights to your 4 fights.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
yeah, that was a nice combination.
I
Yeah,
called,
yeah.
we called Shea's fight at Oceanside. It was his Nolan Brothers boxing debut, and he landed maybe the most beautifully timed, perfectly placed left hook to the body that finished that fight. He is tremendous, both to the head, to the body.
Nice.
Digging that left hook to the body is so beautiful.
I mean, it's just such clean combination
Yep.
punching. Like, it's not just nice switch to southpaw.
I haven't seen this, remember?
That's interesting. And I'm glad he stayed. Okay, I was just about to say, I'm glad he stayed southpaw, but I like if you're going to switch, I like the switch. You stay for a little bit. The whole point of why you switched. But like what we talked a little bit about, like with Chenille.
Yep.
In, like that, like right there, just throwing a nice 3-piece combination.
Yeah, you're seeing 3, 4, 5 punches at
Yeah.
a time, and then right back to the jab
Yep.
where he should be.
Exactly. Then working that jab.
Blazing fast jab. I mean, really just snaps it out. Diaz with a good little jab of his own, though. And this is where, like,
Ooh, nice angle.
wow. Good
That
round.
was fast, too. Just took a fast angle.
Shea is 3-punch minimum, it seems like right now. Outside like positional jabs and testing the water jabs like that. But when he gets in and opens up his hips, he's 1, 2, 3, 4 punches at a time. It's a beautiful thing.
Wow, right underneath that hook, especially the taller fighter going underneath.
Being physical inside
Yeah,
there. I like
yeah.
to see that.
Testing it out inside. Good round. Good round for Willcox. Martin didn't get a lot of work in, but a decent showing.
Yep. That's a great combo. Double tap right up on it.
Great combo. I'm sure there are a few judges that'll give that round to Diaz.
Yeah, somehow, some way.
I mean, in that combination alone, you got to give that to Diaz.
Yeah, it's early in the fight, but he's flowing pretty well right now, Willcox. Really solid corner, too, for Willcox.
Yeah.
He's got Joe Riccardi in there, his father, Dennis Willcox, and then I think that's Mike Farrakano is the third man in, or second man in. I don't know how they're positioned, but really high IQ corner, guys who have cornered a bunch of really high-level fights. Those dudes at Broadway Boxing have represented some of the better fighters in New England for quite some time.
Yeah.
James Perkins, Greg Vendetti, Travis Gambardella, some really great amateurs. So you know that Shea is getting incredible work. I'm almost positive he lives in the gym, and I don't mean that literally, but I don't know that he spends a lot of time outside of the gym. I know his brother's like a football trainer and was a former Division I football player. So this dude is an athlete, and he is sculpted to perform. He is trained to perform. That's what he does all day. And you can see it. I mean, he's so snappy. He's very
super
polished.
Snappy, super polished. And springy. He's just I like everything he's got going on. And he's found a rhythm for that combination. if you're Diaz's corner, you got to figure out the last punch in most of the combinations end in that body shot. So you got to figure that once you feel that shot into your right rib, you got to let your right uppercut go. So that if you're doing a scouting report on Willcox, at least for this fight, if you're in the other corner, you got to get that uppercut going, like right after that 7 hits.
The thing I love about Willcox is he's consistently bouncy and moving. Like when he takes that step out and gets out of range, he comes in athletically. He doesn't just kind of waltz his way back in, high horns, I'm going to go get punched on my way in. Like, he comes in again as an athlete. He leaves as an athlete, he returns as an athlete.
Yeah, that's a great way to put that. Leaves as an athlete, comes back as an athlete.
Yep.
Beautiful
Same side.
Work. Beautiful work.
Side.
The same side is such a great thing that not a lot of people just do.
It's challenging to execute on, and it's somewhat dangerous, right? You leave that defensive weapon out there for quite some time in a dangerous spot, typically towards the opponent's power hand. But when you're flowing like he is right now, I don't know that the power hand is too big of a concern for him.
No.
I mean, Diaz is teetering on just surviving here.
Yeah. I was about to ask you, I think those are the first punches
that he's thrown.
Diaz threw in the fight.
Yeah, and I think, like, right it's easy to say in a moment of real tension, one guy's back is against the ropes and the other guy's, kind of unloading on him, where you say the guy has to intelligently defend himself.
Right.
And very rarely do we see that same logic applied when they're in the center, but theoretically, Diaz is doing very little, and I would argue that the same concept can be applied here. He's just taking a beating.
Yeah.
And, if for whatever reason it was stopped because of this, I wouldn't be, like, baffled by it. Because it's the same as if his back's against the ropes, he's getting his ass beat. Like, it's just the same thing.
So Diaz has to. It's a 6-rounder. We're halfway there now. Diaz has to start offering up some offense.
Yeah. And he has to be the initiator in moments as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he has to be a little bit more advanced in that moment.
Well, he's got to give Willcox something to worry about. And he just hasn't given Willcox anything to worry about.
There's a charger here. I don't know whose it is. I don't know whose it is, though. I got you. Use it. Body work is so brilliant.
It's just, this is just insane. But
again, like, it's 30 to 40 punches to 0 right now in this round.
Yeah.
Like, that's.
Look, he's fighting the ref and he's fighting Diaz. Nicely, I was just going to say, I like that feint too.
But Diaz is sitting in this high horns, I'm going to take punches position, that the feints aren't bothering him because he's behaving the same with feints and punches, which is just take him off the arms, off the gloves, off the head, off the body. Like, Diaz does have a good guard, though, right? He does have a good.
Diaz has a good guard. Yes.
He does not take a tremendous amount of super clean punishment.
Yeah, I was just going to say he's not getting hit clean.
But again, going back to that theory and that logic of not really intelligently defending myself, it could be argued that this is the same as being in the corner, and just taking a beating.
Yeah. I mean, no shade on Diaz. He's just not.
Yeah.
And then again, I don't know if he has an opportunity to.
Yeah. Yeah, the volume is just coming.
The volume's just coming up. Like there, he took a shot.
And Shea is an incredible counter puncher as well.
I'm liking the southpaw looks tonight from him.
And Willcox, like I said, he can really counter, and I think that he kind of probably welcomed some more punches from Diaz so he could get his
Yeah.
work in as a counter puncher too, instead of just leading the dance here.
Now, at what point? So let's say this continues for this round. At what point, like, can the referee stop the fight? Like, because this is just there's nothing being offered.
You know, I think there's a moment where maybe you check in between rounds, because I also don't think he's hurt.
No.
Right. So
No.
it's more of a like, do you still want to do this?
Yeah.
Like, how much longer do you want to do this
Right,
for? You know,
right.
like that type of thing. And we have one of the better commissions here in Massachusetts, and they do a really good job of that. They hover over the corners and they, listen to communications, which is great and important. So the hope is that they pick up on these things.
I mean, it's just so fast, sharp, accurate. Like when you think of lightweights, when you think of 35-pound fighters, you got to think Shea Willcox.
Yeah,
the
100%.
kid's chest. That's the movie version. Like if you watch this is a movie version of a kid's up and coming fights.
100%. Yep.
I mean, a tactician, an executioner, just everything is just right and on point.
And I don't know enough about the landscape of 135-pounders locally, but I would venture to say that there's not a whole hell of a lot of local guys that want to fight this kid.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No.
At 135.
But I'm sure Matt and Mark are going to find him.
Yeah. But I think it's why you've seen his last few fights be guys flying in and coming internationally, is because some of the local guys have probably turned these fights down.
That's a great point. You know what else I just realized? He hasn't started phoning it in. You know, it's a 6-round fight. We're in round 4, and he just hasn't stopped trying to win.
Yeah.
Like, he's just trying to win. He's not coasting, and he's not giving Diaz any opportunities, which is why Diaz hasn't really gotten any punches out.
No, he's here to get better, and that's exactly what he's doing, is getting better.
Beautiful defense, great offense.
Good triple jab, left hook to the body.
Triple jab and then a lead hand to the body. I mean, it's crazy. I do like seeing Diaz offering up some offense this round.
But even and I don't know, maybe I don't know anything, but even training being in that clinch and moving hand placement, that stuff's so important to a true prospect, which is what this kid is. He's a friggin' prospect. He should get to a point where he fights on the national stage because he's good enough.
Yeah.
You know, and learning these things and getting this experience this early is really, really crucial. You know, he's not a bonehead guy like me who's just going to fight locally and do that shit all the time. He has a legitimate future in this.
Yeah.
And
I see what you're saying.
And it's really important that he gets this type of stuff. And, it takes a lot of self-awareness to say that for my seat, and that's okay. But I wish more people had that self-awareness to know, I'm not going to be someone who fights on the national stage.
Right.
And this kid is. He is that dude.
Yeah, he is that dude.
Just like Tommy coming up next. Those are those guys,
Jesus.
Nice left hook. Love this song.
That's
Yeah.
just that escape alone.
Just an absolute shutout here.
So you have it for Diaz.
Yeah. Oro Diaz.
And the kid's he's just impressive. All right, round 5 of 6, and here we go.
A little more back from Diaz in this round, double jab. A little bit more aggressive. He's going to open himself up as a result, which is dangerous but good. Such an athlete. I mean, it's insane.
Beautiful moves.
Good roll. Great feet. Jesus, the inside work is beautiful. Too. I mean, he doesn't even look like he's breathing heavy.
No.
It's just like kind of.
Yeah.
It's just academic for him.
But again, I like he's not phoning it in. He's not coasting.
Diaz is coming back strong though now. He's kind of been woken up a little bit.
I think he's got. I was just going to say he's got to get back on. Nice 3-2 there. Got to get back on that jab.
But for what it's worth, with Willcox being the clear leader of the dance here, Diaz is not taking a ton of true clean punishment. He's pretty solid and sound defensively. You know, but with these smaller guys, there's less space to hit. There's less surface area, right? If you have a good shell and a good like high horns guard and you're tucking your elbows like he is, there's limited clean spots available.
Yeah.
Now you don't do anything offensively to score any points, right? Which I think we're seeing here. But you also don't open yourself up to big, strong, powerful punches if you just stay in that protected position the whole time.
The second time.
I don't think it belongs to anybody. You could probably throw it away. I don't think it belongs to anybody. Sorry? It's been there forever. I think you could throw it away. I don't think it belongs to anybody. There's one by that post right there. There's no trash can. Yeah, they don't have any in this venue.
Little pizza box mishap for those of you at home. The pizza here at the Great American Beer Hall is just the food here is just great. This is a great venue.
Oh yeah. Was this round 5?
That was the ending of round 5. We're coming up on the last round, round number 6 of 6.
This fight seems to have went by quicker than I think some of the other ones.
I think because
It's like fast. You know?
Yeah.
Maybe it seems that way because there's a lot of quick, fast punches and a lot kind of like jerky movements.
We're coming off of like some 8-rounders.
Yeah, true.
And we don't usually go back.
Yep.
We usually 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah.
Yep, exactly. Nice body jab. I mean, he's just as snappy in the 6th as he is in the 1st. I mean, he's calling him in. He wants some work.
Yeah, he wants like a nice highlight finish.
Yep. I think he just wants the work. I think he just wants to be punched a little bit. Like.
I mean, look how fast.
Yep.
Still.
He's looking at his friends and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
That's not that bad.
No. But it's still gonna hurt. But this is when you wonder now: is Diaz looking for the off ramp?
Yep.
But you only got a minute and 20 seconds.
That's how I look if I get in a fender bender with someone with the company logo on their car, like a Verizon truck or something. Oh
That's
yeah. You
so
best bet
funny.
I'm breaking my neck in that moment.
Look at this combo. Crazy.
It's like punch outs on the back, like burnouts,
Yeah. Company logo on the car.
Yeah, I'm definitely going out and snapping my leg. That insurance claim's big time. I love seeing him go southpaw here.
I do too. Why not finish southpaw?
It's just such bad intentions with what the way he punches.
Yeah, the punches are thrown with bad intention, and he does have a habit of going a little too low with the hooks to the body.
Yep.
And that could be problematic at some point. So it's something to definitely take a look at. Because a lot of these punches are under the belt line and like near the legs. You can see like that, like they've all strayed a little low.
But again, I go back to like, there's fucking no surface
I
area
know,
to hit on
I
these
know.
little guys. Like there's nothing there.
Look how ref's gonna get hit.
I like that Diaz let him put on a show. Like they agreed to put on a show towards the end.
All right, so we're both agreed that it's a shutout, Willcox.
6-0, yeah.
So that being said, we both have
probably a draw.
Yeah, it'll either be a draw or definitely go to Diaz. The way the night has been. It was funny. Someone had asked me before the fight. I didn't know anything really about Diaz. Who do you think's going to win? And I'm like, especially Nolan Brothers fights, you usually never know.
Yep.
It's always like, honestly, I don't know. Like all these fights tonight, just don't know. If I had my head about me, I would have just answered Willcox. I mean, I don't see this kid losing anytime soon.
Yeah, and I think there's, like I said before, there's some folks who you don't think that they'll lose early in their career because they're fighting dudes who have never laced up their gloves before. And then there's dudes like Willcox who is fighting guys with 40 fight experience and shutting them out totally and completely and being dominant. There's a difference between cherry picking opponents and dominating experienced guys because you're that damn good. And he's the latter, he's not the former.
Yeah.
That's
a skill. That's a real. That's an incredible thing.
You watch some of these other promotions and they.
You're 100% right.
I don't even know how they get some of these fights sanctioned. To be honest with you, it's remarkable.
Yeah, and they're cherry picked and they're just complete mismatches.
Yeah.
And you get anyone that fights in a Nolan Brothers fight, there's no mismatches. It's just the best fight the best.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear for Martin El Gato Diaz and Showtime Shea Willcox.
Yeah, it's got to be a shutout, right?
Yeah, no, it's 100%.
After 6 rounds,
okay.
we have a unanimous decision. All 3 judges,
Yep.
Tiffany Bacon, Odette Carney, and Mike Zulo see it 60-54.
Yep,
Your winner, still undefeated, Showtime, Shea Willcox.
Gotta say, I was a little nervous. Yeah, great Willcox, great work. I want to see this kid again. He's not even breathing at me. I want to see him again.
This is the kind of work you need.
I want to see him at Fenway.
6 hard rounds,
Yeah.
you get the tough, durable opponent.
Let's see if he's
Shout out to Diaz here. Very tough game opponent. That's what we're doing here. Get ready for the next level. Keep doing what we're doing. There's some tough guys and winning every round.
How do you feel about going 6? Do you think you can go 10?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely, absolutely. If I had to, absolutely. Yeah. Thank you.
Any last words for your fans?
Just thank you everyone for coming out like this every time. Having the place like this packed, it's unbelievable. I can't thank you all enough. And everyone get home safe and thank you again. Thank you to my coach Joe, my dad Dennis Willcox, and my other trainer over here, Michael Farrakano, and my promoters, Matt and Mark Nolan, for these amazing shows.
Any chance we get to see you June 6th at Fenway?
Very high possibility, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I want to see him at Fenway. I really want to see him at Fenway.
Matt's going very, 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 very high. Yeah.
I really want to see him at Fenway.
Willcox.